What's going on, everybody? This is Master Salim of Progressive Taekwondo Academy, and welcome to Tap In Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. It was a rainy day down here in Apex, North Carolina, second day of summer camp, but we still made it to the pool. It's one of the benefits of going to an indoor pool. You know, bad weather, it doesn't rain on our parade and stop the show. But I'm just sitting here going through some inventory. We got some T-shirts in, right? Kid sizes, blue, red, white, real soft adult sizes, red. Got the white for the adults. We got the blacks. T-shirt. It's going to get hot outside. It's been nice this week, rainy this week, 80s, but those 90-degree days are coming. And I like training in a full adult box, but the kids may want a T-shirt, so make sure you guys stop by, check out your My Studio app. The sizes will be up. I have a limited size, so first come, first serve. So make sure you guys come get your T-shirts so you guys can be comfortable throughout the summer. But, I did my selling, and now I want to talk about this weekend. This weekend, those Progressive Warriors, we competed in the Body Armor State Games. It's the tournament that comes around once a year. I like competing in North Carolina just because sometimes the tournament is semi-local, and it gives the opportunity for kids that don't want or are unable to travel a long distance to go to a tournament to actually participate and test their skills, right? Competing is the best way to really improve your skills, and the main thing that a tournament does is that it really shows you where you're at, right? And you go to a tournament, and sometimes you can have an easy day, right? You can clearly be the best. And sometimes you can go to a tournament, and you can have a tough day. And you may not be the best in your division. You may have to struggle. You may have to actually work hard if you're sparring. And then sometimes you may lose. You may lose in forms. You may get beat in breaking. You may lose in sparring. But after the tournament is where that growth happens, right? A lot of times in a tournament, losing makes us emotional. I think I cried every time I lost up until the age of, I think I was 22, as when I stopped crying after I lost. I remember I was at team trials at the Olympic Training Center, and I lost. I fought bad. And I went outside, and, I just had a moment to myself. And while I had that moment, I also said that I can control everything that goes on in the mat. I can control how much I prepare. And from that day forth, I said I wasn't going to cry anymore. I was just going to prepare and do my best. And for the students that competed this weekend, they did well, and a lot of them did their best. But a lot of them also realized that they're going to have to get better if they want to compete against those that are currently better than them. And so those emotions, right, the week after the tournament, when you're still hungry, right, to get back on the mat, you're hungry to improve because your performance is still fresh in your mind, right? That loss is still, is still thinking about you. You still remember everything that happened. You still remember that feeling. You still remember that kick maybe that hit you hard. You still remember that mistake you might have made in your form. You still maybe remember that key up that you didn't do when you broke your board that allowed somebody else to get a higher score than you. All of those mistakes or things that we could have done better are still fresh in our mind. And so when you come back and you train, right, you're able to be a little bit more focused, a little bit more intense. And if you're not, right, as a coach, as an instructor, that window of opportunity allows me to really talk to you about your performance, remind you about things that we need to work on, that we can do better, and in practice, really drill those things that I want you to improve on. And so today in class, we really focus on our forms, right? We focus on adding power to our punches, utilizing our hips to create more power into our force. We focus on, for my black belts that compete in Sport Pumse, We focus on making sure that we're chambering correctly. We're making sure that we're paying attention to our stances and the directions that our toes are pointing, and really being a little bit more precise and a little bit more focused with our practice. And classes today went well. And at the end of the day, I told one of my black belts that are just going down to nationals and competing in sport poem say, I told him that he needs to do his form 20 times a day. And he looked at me like, 20? And I said, yes, 20. It's summertime. We're 2 weeks out. You really need to work hard and really become obsessed with performing well, right? So we need to be visualizing. We need to be constantly working hard. We need to be watching videos. We need to be taking every opportunity that we have to do something to get better. And that doesn't mean don't have any free time, but if there's 12 hours in a day that you have to play with, right, then dedicate to, right, maybe an hour in the morning, hour in the afternoon, hour in the evening, 3 hours to working towards accomplishing your goal and doing well. Because when we don't do well, right, those emotions that we have, it's never a good feeling to be disappointed. It's never a good feeling to wish you would have done something differently, or that you would have took more time to prepare. And hindsight is always 20/20. And so let's get to work. I'm looking forward to really picking up the intensity in the classes, and for those that are really heading down to Florida, so that we can really be at our best in the next 2 weeks. And so this is Master Salim for Progressive Taekwondo Academy. Don't forget to grab your t-shirt while they last. You don't want to be the only one in long sleeve shirts. You don't want to be the only one in a long sleeve shirt and it's 90 degrees outside, right? The AC might go out, but we're still going to be here working. Hopefully the AC doesn't go out, because it'll be rough for me. But grab your t-shirt. This is Master Salim. Tap in. Peace out and tap in. Later.